I feel like in a way everyone has insecurities. Not in a way that will affect them, but in a way that if everyone has at least one thing they would change about themselves, if they had their chance, if there was a genie in a bottle, they could just wave that little magic wand, whatever, shake that little teacup, they would do it. Why is that? In a way because there's still flaws in everyone. Maybe your nose is a little too big. Maybe your ears are too crooked. You know what I'm saying? Maybe your chin is a little chubby. You know what I'm saying? Anything. Maybe your forehead's too big, or maybe your eyes too far apart. It can be anything. You have to master. You have to accept and acknowledge your insecurities. Everyone has them, okay? But the people who really dwell on it and let that affect you, that's when you make life worse for yourself, because you not be able to accept those insecurities. You know what you're gonna do during every single interaction? You're gonna be like, oh shoot, this guy clearly sees like my forehead's too big, or this guy sees that my teeth are too crooked, whatever it is. And you're not gonna let that. You're not gonna accept it yourself. So you're gonna be socially awkward. That's where you see people. They turn into like socially awkward people, where they're just like to their own self, like afraid to talk and engage with other people. You don't want to be one of those people. And it really all starts with mastering yourself and realizing that you you are enough. You are beautiful in your own way, and everyone's beautiful in their own way. But you have to know that for yourself. Not a lot of people know that, and that's where all the issues come in at, because you just not accepting it is gonna to make negative experience come to you. Negative experience comes to you, and you're like, oh, it's because this, that, and the third, and you're not gonna realize that sometimes things don't work out just because of the fact they simply don't work out. But once you have those insecurities, especially that you didn't accept, you're always gonna be like, this is the reason why it didn't work out. I knew it. I knew it was because I'm so short. I knew it was because my teeth is crooked. I knew it was because my forehead's so big. I knew it was because my ears so big. I knew because my nose was so small. Whatever. Anything. You have to master it. And especially when it comes to being with other people. When you see other people who are attracted, that you want to talk to, it's going to be almost impossible for you to talk to them. It's going to be like you're going to be scared to talk to them, because you're going to be so focused on the fact that you look the way you look for that reason. You understand? But you don't understand that everyone can look good. Everyone has the opportunity to look good. You know what I'm saying? There's things that you can change. Maybe you can't change the way your nose looks, or maybe your eyes or your ears, but you can change the way your body. You can change your fashion. You can change your personality, your like your aura, your vibe, your sense of self. You can change that. And when you accept yourself in a way that you're not allowing for external factors to come into your life and affect the way you are or affect your mindset, then that's when you're truly going to be happy. You're not going to really be happy until you master your insecurities, until you accept them, accept your flaws. Because trust me, even if it's your cousin, your brother, your friend, or even your crush, they all have something, at least one thing that they would change about them. At least one thing. And if you're saying that, oh, I wouldn't change one thing, then you're lying. Because everyone would change at least one thing. Just know that you have to start out small. You know, maybe you could look at yourself. You know, you don't want to just hide things. You got to understand that this is who you are. We can't change how we look. None of us. I can't change how I look. You can't change how you look. And you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about like facial structure, you know? And like, your chin and your height. You can't grow taller. You can't get bigger. You can't just go from 5'4" to 6'5". But you could still live life just as well. Just as good. Because you know what I'm saying? Just as good. Whatever. Who cares that that person's taller than you? Or who cares that you're short? Are you going to let that stop you? That's a real question. And most people, that question is yes. They'll let anything stop them. If it's regardless of being short or having a big nose. You can't let anything stop you. Because the second that you turn on yourself, you think, oh my God, it's me. What's wrong with me? You already lost. You got to understand that there's never anything wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? Why do you assume something's wrong with you? Because maybe it didn't work out, or you don't have that friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, who cares? Like, be yourself. And this is where people start even faking who they are. Those insecurities, not only would it make you hide your true self, it will make you fake who you are. And that's the worst thing for you. I'm telling you, that's the worst thing for you. Because then what are you living for? Who are you living for, and who are you? You probably wouldn't be able to answer that question because you're too busy trying to be liked by everyone else, or hide who you are. No, bro, like just realize, like, you know what I'm saying, you could look good. Anyone could look good, but you gotta change it. You know what I'm saying? Yes, like I said one more time, you can't change your facial structure, but you can change everything about yourself as well. Outside of that, you could get in the gym, you could get ockier. You know what I'm saying? You could get more jacked. You could hit those weights. You know, you could get a new hairstyle. You know, get some little ears pierced, maybe get a tattoo or something. You know, there's things you could do, but to just cry and sit down and pout, like, I'm short. None of these girls like me because I'm short, or none of these girls like me because my forehead's big, or none of these girls like me because my teeth is crooked. You know what I'm saying? Like, who cares? Be yourself. Somebody's gonna like you, especially if you put in that work and you're working on yourself. Somebody's gonna like you out there. But you know what I'm saying? You just gotta understand that it's not you. It's never you. But master your insecurities. Accept your insecurities because everyone has them. But don't let that stop you. You can't let that stop you. I'm telling you. Realize that you are special. You are important. You can do anything. All right. Don't let any insecurity stop you. Don't let your look stop you. If you don't like something about yourself and you could change it, change it. Change it. I'm telling you. And it'll be the best feeling ever because you know that you once looked this way, you didn't like it, and guess what? Instead of crying and complaining, you did something about it. I'm telling you, that's going to make you feel better. But this is your boy, man. Everybody accept your insecurities. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? We all got them. Nothing wrong with that, man. But you got to keep your head up. No matter what, just keep your head up and keep grinding, keep going, keep striving. You could do anything. Make sure you sub up. Hit that red button in the corner. You know what I'm saying? We are grinding to 2K. We are grinding to 2K. So stay tuned because we are grinding. All right? Other than that, peace, man. I'm off this.